how to get acrylic paint out of your wash water from cleaning brushes and hands and whatnot. I usually catch my cleaning water in a tub in the sink, and then these are the two chemicals you need. First is calcium carbonate, which was around $10 or so, and this aluminum sulfate was around $11 at the garden center. I couldn't find it anywhere else, just a regular garden center. Home Depot didn't have it. Anyway, then you need a couple of strainers and a couple of wide paper towels, not the choose your own size kind. And here's another small one that I use. There's maybe better ways to do it. I didn't have two of these big buckets. So anyway, I started with pouring all my acrylic water in this bucket, and I added maybe a half a cup of the calcium carbonate and stirred it around. And when it got to be a third or so of the way full, and periodically I'd stir it with a stick, that begins to do something to the acrylic in the water. And then I poured it with this big strainer into this tub. If I'd had another big bucket, I would have used that. And this they all kind of settle down after a day or so of resting, and then you can kind of pour off the top layer of water. But in this bucket, I forgot to say, is where I put the aluminum sulfate, and I stir that around, and that really kind of grabs hold of the acrylic molecules somehow and helps keep them from going into the water that you're going to pour out or recycle or whatever. So what I did was take this, and I just did a two-step because I just wasn't sure if I was catching it enough, and I like this two-step thing. I pour some of this into that. Of course, it's kind of heavy for me, so you lift it, but I like to pour it from a paint cup or something. Anyway, you can tell that just from sitting in here, let's see, this goes into here through a big strainer, and then this goes into here through a little strainer, and it's already starting to catch that much. I would never have known that. And then just for another double check, I'll change out the paper towel and do it again. And then after that, let's see if I have any water in here. Yeah, this water that comes out is pretty clear. I can see to the bottom, and I can pour it in here and use it as more cleaning liquid. It seems to have a little, I don't know, it feels like water, but it might have a little residue in it, but it's not acrylic paint. So there you go.